exciting edition. Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of North Haven High School football here on NHTV. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for joining us. It is the home opener at Mike Vanacore Field. The Nighthawks looking to get back into the postseason this year after missing out last year with a tough one, losing on Thanksgiving against Shelton that destroyed all hope. So they were minimal hopes, but still hopes that they were going to make the postseason, and here they are starting the season 1-1. They started with a big one-sided victory at East Haven, and then last week losing a tough one at Daniel Hand. Tonight, they look to turn things around against the Bristol Central Rams. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for joining us again on NHTV. A lot of returning players coming back here. Artie McCormick, who led the running game, is back. Nate Eggerling, who had an injury last year, he's back. And you know, this is a team that has a lot of moving parts, and that is the mentality of Coach Sagnella. Next man up is the mentality. They've had a lot of moving parts, a lot of seniors go, and then the underclassmen come up and take course, and looks like that's going to be the same case here, and they're going to be tested against a very tough Bristol Central team that is looking to turn the tide around on their front. They started the season 0-2 and lost a tough one to Conrad last week, where it was a scoring bout, 42-37. So this is a team that definitely can score points, and the defense is going to be tested here for the Nighthawks. But that has been one of their big things that has led to the success of the Nighthawks in the latest few years, is that their defense has held their own and kept the offense in the game. And in the offense, if they get the running game going like they always do, that's how they win their games. And of course, Bristol Central, their goal on the defensive side of the ball is try to force North Haven to throw more. This is a team with the single wing offense that does a lot of passing, or excuse me, a lot of running. They want to get them to more passing. So we'll see how that goes here as we get ready for another season at Mike Vanacore Field. So here come the Nighthawks. Waiting for them to get onto the field. And here they come. The Nighthawks, for the first time in 2025, they enter Mike Vanacore Field. And leading the way, the North Haven High School Band. Head coach, Coach Sagnella, leading the Nighthawks again. Has been here since the late 1990s and still going strong. We're going to take a quick break, take the national anthem, and then when we come back, it's kickoff. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
We're just waiting for the national anthem to be played and the coin toss to be had for the first kickoff at Mike Vanacore Field for the season. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for joining us here as the Nighthawks look to get back on positive winning percentage. They start the season 1-1 against an 0-2 Bristol Central Rams team. As we see the two teams approach their benches and the captains heading to midfield. The captains this year for North Haven is Nate Eggerling, Anthony Parillo, and Donovan Da Silva. All senior captains for this team.
Captains for tonight's game. 0, Quincy Lawson. Number 5, Jaden Glasser. And number 42, Jacob Fry. For North Haven, number 6, Nate Eggerling. Number 7, Anthony Perillo. And number 75, Donovan De Silva.
So we'll see the coin toss here. There's the toss. And it looks like Bristol Central will win it. They defer to North Haven, it looks like.
So the coin has been tossed.
And
Bristol Central has won the toss and they will receive.
Bristol Central will receive to start this game off. So North Haven will start their 2025 season at Mike Vanacore Field on defense.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please
And now we'll rise for the playing of the national anthem.
playing of the national anthem by the North Haven High School Band under the direction of Susan Oakley.
So the coin has been tossed. The national anthem has been played, and we are ready to go here at Mike Vanacore Field. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for joining us here for the first game of 2025 on NHTV and streaming live on YouTube. Thank you all for joining us again. The North Haven High School Band playing to pump up the crowd. Back deep for Bristol Central is Gabe Olette and Ronaldo Soto. And kicking it off for North Haven is Eli Reynolds, who has quite a leg. Last week against Hand, kicked a 40-yard field goal. So he might be used in this game today. We'll find out. And here's the kick. It is a low line drive. Will be received by Soto. Soto gets around the edge of the 25, the 30. He's on the sideline, and he'll step out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. So a good possession there, or good start to their possession. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Bristol Central and the Rams.
Gives the Rams 1st and 10 near the 35-yard line.
Leading the way, Gabe Ouellette will be the quarterback, and a flag before the play even starts. Let's see what this is all about. Not sure what the flag was for, but they're going to replay first down. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. And they're going to pitch it to the receiver, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage there. Evan DeMoro and Anthony Perillo, the captain, behind the play.
First met by Anthony Perillo.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Second down and 11.
2nd and 11, ball at the 34-yard line. A loss of 1 on the play. And looks like we got a flag. Delay a game against Bristol Central. So they're going to lose 5 yards.
Flag thrown against Bristol Central for a delay of game. Be a 5-yard penalty.
Not sure exactly what caused the penalty, but and either way, it's going to be 2nd and 16. 11:30 to go in the first quarter. Bristol Central lost a yard on their first play of their first possession here. Quick pass is complete and hit behind the line of scrimmage. Nate Eggerling. See the replay here.
Loss of a couple on
Nope.
the play.
Malfunction with the replay there, my apologies. So it'll be third and long.
So it's going to be 3rd and 16.
Drops back to throw. Looking in the pocket. Still got nowhere to go. And he'll throw it. And it's intercepted. No. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is for. They're conversing here.
We'll see what the discussion is on the flag.
So the officials conversing here as we have a flag on the play. Long conversation here going on between the officials. They're still talking here. Not sure what. So it's against Bristol Central.
Preliminary signals illegal forward pass by Bristol Central.
So it's an illegal forward pass against Bristol Central. They decline the penalty, and it is a first down.
Illegal forward pass was the flag, but that penalty is declined, so the interception by Cam St. Clair stands, and North Haven will take over first and 10.
So they call it an illegal forward pass. And North Haven gets the ball due to the interception. So North Haven gets their first possession at Mike Vandercourt Field at 2025 at the 40-yard line. First and 10 for the Nighthawks, going in the single wing formation as they always do. So the single wing offense, as you know and love from the Nighthawks.
First and 10 at their 40-yard line.
Artie McCormick, one of the leading runners last year, and we got a offside penalty or encroachment possibly against, is it Bristol Central? Yes, it is.
Going to have an encroachment against the Rams, so it'll be 5 yards.
So North Haven's first 5 yards of the season at home ends up being by penalty.
So first and 5, North Haven from the 35-yard line.
And the handoff gets a gain of 3 or 4 on the play.
Sean Millman on the carry. That's about 3 yards, so it'll be second and 2.
McCormick gets the first down and a little extra. So he gets it inside the 30-yard line, moves the chains for the first down. Ball at the 26-yard line as Artie McCormick, who led this team in rushing last year, or one of the leading rushers last year. And another flag on the play. Another encroachment against Bristol Central. They're making it too easy for North Haven here. Just penalties and penalties. So they'll take a timeout here, and we'll take a timeout too at 9:26 to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
.157 to go here in the first quarter. North Haven leads this one 7-0. North Haven takes a timeout. Both teams now with 2 timeouts left. So it is 1st and 10 after the run by McCormick. Millman takes it up the middle himself and gets to the 35-yard line. So it looks like what I'm seeing so far in this first quarter is North Haven's done a really good job in between the tackles and running up the gut against this this Bristol Central defense here. While they've had a couple of good runs on the outside, it's just pound it right up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. And if I'm Coach Sagnol and this coaching staff, I just keep running it up the middle until Bristol Central has a response to it. I just don't see it right now. McCormick up the middle, trips but dives for a couple extra yards there. And it's close, about a yard short of the first down marker. Third and less than a yard as we approach the final minute of this first quarter. Coming out is Amari Clayton. Coming in is the captain, Anthony Perillo. We already seen 2 targets for Perillo here. Do they try to fool the defense with a pass? I don't see Eggerling in, so probably not. It's Millman and McCormick. McCormick finds a hole, and he's got the first down and gets inside the 25-yard line. I mean, yes, the running game is doing quite effective, but let's give credit to this offensive line right now that it's done a fantastic job providing the holes needed for this North Haven offense running game to go, and that's what they're doing here, and they got the first down. And this probably is going to be the last play of the quarter. North Haven leads this one 7-0 after a 1-yard touchdown run from Sean Millman, set up by a Cam Samperi interception. North Haven leads 7-0. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
.21 to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 North Haven leads. There's the run up the middle. Gets a couple yards before brought down.
Five-yard gain on the first down carry.
Handoff on the end around. Stop behind the line of scrimmage. And he is stopped for a couple yards there. The carrier was Ronaldo Soto. So Bristol Central trying anything right now to get this running game, offense, passing game, anything going. And the defense of the Nighthawks doing a fantastic job and preventing them from really getting anything going. 3rd and 5 with 9:30 to go.
3rd and 7.
Third and 7, rolling out, throws, passes complete to Soto, and he's stopped there by 3 Nighthawks. Immediately there, Joe McDonough, Brett White, and Cam Samperi. And it's going to be 4th and 7. 9:10 to go here in the second quarter. And Bristol Central has got nothing going on right now offensively, and the defense of the Nighthawks doing a fantastic job setting up good field position for the North Haven running game, and that's why they're leading 14-0. Just absolute dominance right now by the Nighthawks. Back deep to return the punt is Artie McCormick. It's a high punt. McCormick will return it and dropped quickly as soon as he catches the ball just shy of the 45-yard line.
There is a flag on the far side.
There is a flag on the play.
penalties against North Haven.
Eight and a half to go here in the second quarter, 1st and 10. At the 39-yard line after the penalty, it will be going to the holding penalty. So
during the return.
So it looks like it will be on the return, a penalty against North Haven.
10 yards from the spot. So the 1st and 10 from the 34.
Handoff up the middle. That's Johnny Williston.
Williston picks up about 8 yards.
Gets 8 yards there on the first down run. Second and 1 after the run by Williston. Christian DeMeo crosses midfield, first down at the 44-yard line. So moving pieces, a lot of more people getting involved in the running game here. As we saw a little bit of Brett White last drive. We saw Johnny Williston on this play, and Christian DeMeo also on this play. Just fantastic job here by the running team of the Nighthawks. Millman fakes the handoff and takes it himself for a couple of yards there.
Short gain.
Clock continues to run here. North Haven leading 14-0. Just keeping that ball moving. Positive yardage. In fact, I think the only time they lost yardage in this game is through penalties, which is the opposite for Bristol Central today, where they have committed penalties on both sides of the ball. Their running game has really haven't gotten anything going in the running game. The passing game has been completely stopped, leading to an interception on the first drive of the game. 2nd and 8. And a timeout called by North Haven. So we'll take a timeout here. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
6:40 to go here in the second quarter. North Haven leads 14-0. Nate Eggerling, who you see on the camera right there, scored the last touchdown on the last drive. Second and 8. Eggerling completes his first pass to Brett White. So a quick little screen pass there gets the defense off guard and gets 5 yards on the play. Even caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting a pass there, especially of the short pass variety. Usually when they pass, they end up trying to go with a post or a flag run or an out route. something deep. But instead, they go with the short pass, and it's 3rd and 3 after the 5-yard pass. 14-0. McCormick has open field. He's going to break free. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Nighthawks! Artie McCormick from 37 yards out gives the Nighthawks a 20-0 lead. An amazing freshman year last year, and he's picking it up this year as a sophomore. Reynolds will kick the extra point here. Kick is up and good. 5:49 to go in the second quarter. North Haven leads 21-0. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
$21-0. North Haven leads this one. 3 rushing touchdowns from 3 different running backs. It was Sean Millman first, followed by Nate Eggerling, then followed by Artie McCormick from 37 yards out. Reynolds will kick it off.
Reynolds set the kick.
And it's a high end-over-end kick. Will be returned by Soto from the 15-yard line to the 20. To the 25 as he breaks one tackle. He's going to break free. 40, flag on the play as he steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
On the return.
There's Coach Sagnalo there. What a run by Soto. But this one could be coming back on a holding penalty. It looks like, did they wave the flag? I believe they did. So the ball will stay at around the 45-yard line, depending on where Soto stepped out of bounds. And it looks like they will mark it at the 45-yard line. So Soto has done his job in giving Bristol Central some good field position. It's just that Bristol Central offense has gone nowhere since. And that's kind of a problem.
Bristol Central will have a first and 10 of a 45-yard line.
Hand it off to Glasper and falls forward to about the 48-yard line. If anybody on offense has gotten anything going for Bristol Central, it is Jaden Glasper. But with 5:24 to go here in the second quarter and counting, they got to do a little bit more than just an 8-yard run, a 3-yard run. They got to get some positive yards, get on the board before halftime. Now, they won the toss and received to start the game, so North Haven's going to get the ball back to start the second half. Rolling out, looking to throw is Olette. Throws it deep. It's a double coverage and way out of bounds. Intended for Quincy Lawson.
Quincy Lawson was the nearest receiver.
So they try to go deep there and to no avail. And it'll be 3rd and 7. Ball at the 48-yard line.
So 3rd and 7 for the Rams.
Going around the end. Gets to the sideline, close the first down. He's got it as he goes out of bounds. That's Malakia Holly. That he gets the first down marker, and for the first time tonight, Bristol Central moves the chains, and they're in North Haven territory. With under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
First and 10 for Bristol Central at the North Haven 45.
4.5 to go. Shotgun formation. Run up the middle. Gets to the 40-yard line, and that's about it. That was Ouellette on the carry. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard run.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 40-yard line.
Glasper gets the carry, and Bristol Central's got something going here, close to the first down marker. .340 to go in the second quarter. As Bristol Central trying to get some points on the board here before the end of the half. They will kick it off to North Haven to start the second half, as North Haven has just dominated both sides of the ball right now, but Bristol Central finding some running room all of a sudden. Ouellette gets the carry. Depending on where they spot it, it will be a first down, I believe. They are going to move the chains, so for the second time tonight, Bristol Central moves the chains. Back-to-back first downs for them as we approach the final 3 minutes of this second quarter. Ouellette takes it upon himself to the 30-yard line. Not much there afterwards.
It's maybe 4 yards on that play.
4-yard carry on the play. Quick huddle as Bristol Central gets quick to the line. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs on each side of Ouellette. Hands it off to Glasper. Big boy carries over a few Nighthawks, close to the first down marker. Approaching the final 2 minutes of this second quarter. Third and short. Handoff goes to Holly. Gets to the outside, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. No, he did not. My apologies. He's pushed out of bounds at the 3-yard line. I think the Rams were celebrating that. They thought it was a touchdown. I thought it was a touchdown too. But I'm much farther away than they are, so it's obvious mistake by me, but Holly should know he's out of bounds. So first and goal from the 3-yard line. Ouellette tries to sneak up, and he's going to be stuffed before he reaches the end zone. So good job there by the defensive line of North Haven.
Ouellette on the quarterback keeper, but he's short of the goal line. So it'll be second.
Domenico Carbone, I believe, was the first one there to stop Ouellette. Nice Italian name. Final minute of this first quarter. North Haven leading 21-0, but Bristol Central trying to get some points before the end of the half.
And
Glasper in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
For a Bristol Central touchdown.
They finally get on the board. And it's 21-6. This is a team that scored over 30 points last week in a shootout with Conrad. So don't rule them out yet. They could get themselves back into this. And it will be Holly to kick the extra point. The running back that thought he got into the end zone to set up the 1st and goal. And the kick is blocked. Joe McDonough blocks that one, so it will stay 21-6 with 58 seconds to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
Final minute of this second quarter. Be sure to stay with us here for the North Haven High School Band. At halftime, North Haven leading this one 21-6. If you're just joining us here, either on NHTV or on our YouTube channel on NHTV. And the kick bounces and will be received. That's Sam Perry, who gets just shy of the 50-yard line there. Josh Sklenka, I hope I pronounced that correctly, was the kicker on that play. So North Haven, we'll see what they do. They'll probably just run out the clock here to end the first half. Oh, scoreboard went out for a second there. What's that? The ambulance radio interfered with the scoreboard? That's interesting. Did not know it could do that. But nonetheless, 51 seconds ago, the scoreboard's back on. So if you saw the little glip in our graphics, that's why. McCormick hands it off to, I believe that's White. Gets a couple yards there. And maybe time for one more play before we run it out for the first half. Absolute dominance by the Nighthawks here. Final 18 seconds left of this first quarter, or excuse me, first half. Time for one more play before the end of the half, and stay with us here for the North Haven High School Band as they perform at the halftime show. McCormick gets the carry, gets to the 35, maybe 37-yard line, and that's going to be it. That is the final play, so North Haven with absolute dominance, and they lead 21-6 at halftime.
The winning ticket number for the 50-50 raffle. So the winning number for tonight's raffle is 718385. That's 718385. If you have that ticket, come on up to the booth. Once again, that's 718-385.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
At the half, North Haven leads 21-6. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV. My name is Michael Valenti, and I'll admit, I don't know who had a rougher first half. Us here in the broadcast booth or Bristol Central with their offense. North Haven having all sorts of things going on defensively and really stopping Bristol Central. Really nothing going offensively for Bristol Central and these Rams. So They just can't get anything going offensively. On the other side, North Haven, they are just absolutely dominating on the offensive side of the ball. 3 rushing touchdowns from 3 different running backs, which is typical for a North Haven offense of the last few years. And it started off with Sean Millman. It then went to Nate Eggerling, the captain, and then it went on to the sophomore himself, Artie McCormick. King Arthur, as I saw in the comment section of our YouTube stream, someone called them on the touchdown there from 37 yards out, giving them the 21-0 lead. Bristol Central did score at the end of the first half, but they actually got their extra point blocked there. So that's where we stand here as we approach the final minutes of halftime here. I hope you enjoyed the North Haven High School band and their performance, as they always do a phenomenal job with their performances here at Mike Vanacore Field. Second half, I mean, it's pretty simple what they have to do here. They just have to continue running the ball and be effective. They've done great, not just in between the tackles, but they found ways outside. And They tried to do a couple of passing plays here to catch the defense off guard, and Nate Eggerling had some good looks. They just overthrew Anthony Perillo for a couple passes there. But nonetheless, here we are at halftime, 21-6 lead. If that's the only blemish that North Haven has really committed is a couple of overthrown passes. They've really had a perfect game so far to start this first game at Mike Vanacore Field for the 2025 season. And with that, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, hang out for a little bit, and then it's the start of the second half. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net. Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today. The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
At the half, North Haven leads this one 21-6. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for joining us here as we get set for the second half. North Haven will start with the ball as Bristol Central won the toss, elected to receive. And on that first possession, North Haven forced an interception. And since then has just found ways to just move the ball forward, and that's really the name of the game right now. They're moving the ball forward and just dominating, as I keep mentioning. They're dominating offensively and even defensively. Like, there's just been no answers, absolutely no answers for this Nighthawks defense for Bristol Central. If you're just joining us here, here's how the touchdowns went. It was a 1-yard touchdown run from number 11, Sean Millman. Then it was Nate Eggerling, the captain, with his first touchdown at Mike Vanacore Field this season. And then it was the sophomore, Artie McCormick, from 37 yards out to finish it out for the Nighthawks. And Bristol Central did end up getting a touchdown at the end of the second quarter, but they had the field goal blocked, so that's why we're at where we are at 21-6. And we're going to get started with the second half. We'll take one more break, and when we do, it's the second half here. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
North Haven will start the ball in the third quarter here as they lead 21-6. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for joining us here, whether you're watching on NHTV or via YouTube at NHTV 18.
Cam Samberry and Artie McCormick will be back deep to receive for North Haven.
Artie McCormick will be back deep for the Nighthawks, who was the third of the 3 running touchdowns tonight from 37 yards out. Sklenka with a short kick, and it goes out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty. So another penalty for Bristol Central. That's been one of their Achilles heels tonight, is they're just shooting themselves in the foot with these penalties and really giving North Haven good field position. So it's going to be a re-kick. So Sklenka is going to get another chance at this. This one much better. This one goes a little deep, takes a bounce, and will be returned by Artie McCormick. Tries to get around the edge, spin, and down at around the 31-yard line. So the North Haven running game was the main factor, as it usually is with North Haven high school football. Is the running game is the dominant force of the offense. And when it's working, it is working. And tonight it's working. 11:54 to go in the third quarter as they lead 21-6. First and 10. Handoff, spin move, up the middle. Again, another run up the middle for some yardage there. Goes to the 40-yard line, so a gain of about 8 on the play, 7 or 8, and it'll be second down. So what we saw in the first half, if you're just following us here, a lot of running between the tackles, and North Haven just taking full advantage with the guards in the center, just doing a fantastic job getting those holes for the running backs and getting positive yardage with every run. This time they try to go to the outside, but cut back in between the tackles and cut right down at the 40, and there's a fumble on the play. It's going to go to midfield. We'll see who got it. It's going to stay with North Haven, so it'll be a North Haven first down. And they cross midfield. First and 10 from the 49-yard line for the Nighthawks. They're in Bristol Central territory. Fake the handoff, run up the middle. That's Millman. He crosses the 45 and brought down at around the 43-yard line. Millman has a touchdown today. He was the first to score on the first possession of the game for the Nighthawks. Second and 4. Fakes the handoff, takes it upon himself. That's Eggerling. Gets a couple yards, but still positive yardage, as we've seen a lot of for North Haven tonight. I honestly don't think they've had a negative play at all tonight. They've had a couple incompletions, but no negative yardage on a play. Third and 2 after the 2-yard run. Run goes to the near side. That's McCormick. He's got to break free. 30, 25. Is he going to do it again? He's got one more to beat. He breaks the tackle. Now he's pushed out at the 5-yard line. Another first down for Artie McCormick. What a run there. Beautiful play by McCormick. Gives us our first replay of the night now that I got the replay working. Got to tell you, it's a lot harder when you have to do everything on your own than when you have a team of 6 that do this every week. First and goal from the 5.
So first and goal, North Haven.
Eggerling tries to cut back. It's close.
Eggerling just short of the goal
He's
line.
just short of the goal line.
It'll be second and goal from inside the 1.
Second and goal from the 1. Under 9 minutes to go. North Haven trying to score on their first possession of the second half, just like they did in the first possession of the first half. Millman is stuffed. He's trying to push through with second effort. And the pile just stops, so he is short, and it'll be third down. This is a big third down here. You go up 3 scores in the third quarter. You're giving yourself really good breathing room here. And North Haven in striking distance. They are just inches away from the goal line. McCormick and Millman behind center. It's McCormick. He is in the end zone for the touchdown. Breaking right through his second touchdown of the game. Artie McCormick with 2 touchdowns in this game, 1 from 37, 1 from 1 yard out. And the Nighthawks lead now 27-0, or 27-6, excuse me. Reynolds will kick the extra point. And the snap is botched, and they're going to miss the extra point here. But still, it's 27-6 with 7:55 to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
Artie McCormick punches it in from 1 yard out to give the Nighthawks a 27-6 lead. And you see the crowd still filing in. That's how quick North Haven scored on that first possession of the second half. And Bristol Central needs to answer back quickly on this one. Reynolds' kick is a high over end, will be returned by Soto, who's really been the only spotlight for the Bristol Central Rams tonight. Breaks 1 tackle, gets around the edge to the 25, tiptoes and out of bounds. We'll see where it's marked. I think it's around the 30-yard line. So another good run there for Soto to give Bristol Central good field position to start their second half. And really, they finally got something going there to end this first half. Whether it was Glasper that got things going, Olette took things upon himself. They just started finally finding ways to get the ball moving in the positive direction, and hopefully they can just build off of that and get back into this game. 1st and 10. Hand off the middle, spun around, gets to the 35-yard line, 37-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, so looks like they're building off where they left off on the last possession of the first half. Positive yardage. That's really what they need to do now. Answer back from that touchdown against North Haven and keep this within striking distance. Holly, who had a big run in the first half, gets the first down for the Rams. Passes the 40-yard line to the 42-yard line. The Rams, building off of what they were doing at the end of the first half, it looks like they're getting Holly more involved. They're getting Glasper more involved. And honestly, the things that have worked from what I've seen, between the tackles, just like North Haven, getting between the tackles. Even Ouellette was doing a good job, Ronnie, taking it upon himself. He takes it upon himself here, finds a hole between the guard and the center, gets to the 45-yard line, drops to the 46-yard line.
Out to the 46.
So gain of about 4 on the play. So again, positive yardage. Keep the ball moving. Jeff Papazian, the head coach of Bristol Central, maybe that's the adjustment they needed to make. Let's try to run up the middle. We noticed that going between the guard and the center might be our bread and butter here to get back into this game. Another handoff. Run up the middle, gets to midfield and stopped in his tracks right there. Nice tackle there by Artie McCormick. Third and 2. Ouellette takes it himself. Gets to the first down marker. It's going to be close. I think he's got it. They're marking it. Yes, he's going to move the chain. So Bristol Central yet again with the first down. Five minutes to go here. Handoff goes to Holly, trying to go to the outside. Breaks a tackle, gets to the outside edge, got a first down. He's pushed out of bounds. Nice play there for the Rams. As you see Holly right there. Breaks one tackle, gets to the outside, tiptoes out of bounds, gets the first down. Beautiful play there for the Rams. And they are moving. Trying to get back into this game, trailing 27-6. Ouellette fakes the handoff, takes it upon himself. Was hit at the line and maybe get a yard out of it.
Short gain on the play.
Clock continues to run here in the third quarter, but Bristol Central's got something going. The offense, it seems like the offense finally figured out what they have to do to get back into this game. Now the defense has to answer back. Handoff goes to Holly. He's going to go to the near side now. Flag is on the play. Nice play there by Nate Eggerling, doing a fantastic job on the tackle. That's a flag on the play, so let's take a look and see who that is against. It looks like it could be around the line of scrimmage, so this could be a holding penalty. Holding against Bristol Central. So that was the stuff that we saw in the first half that killed them and had trouble with, is the holding penalties, and any penalty really. They committed a lot of penalties in that first half. And here they are, just when they're getting things going, they commit a penalty and they lose 10 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 19 after the penalty with the ball at the 46-yard line. Handoff, another handoff. They try to do an end around there, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Beautiful play there. Take a look. They try to go to Holly, and he's just stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by number 33, Jaden number 33, Nick Corrigan.
The loss of 9 on the play.
So they lose 9 on that play.
So it's going to be third and about 29.
Ouellette drops back to throw. The pass is complete.
It is complete.
That is Melvin Rodriguez that received that one, I believe. Or excuse me, that's number 12. That's Ryan Sample.
Short game by Ryan Sample. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So Bristol Central has a decision to make here, trailing 27-6 late in the third quarter, and it looks like they will bring the punt team out.
Last parade to punt.
Low snap, punt nearly blocked, and fair catch is muffed. It's muffed, but Eggerling dives on it.
Eggerling calls for the fair catch.
That would have been scary, folks.
Miscue. And North Haven will take over 1st and 10 at about the 13-yard line.
First and 10. And they're going to stop. The clock reset itself again. Williston gets the carry and a fumble on the ground. And North Haven recovered, so it'll be a first down for North Haven.
And we're going to have an official timeout on the field.
.158 to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter moving really fast. Well, when North Haven has control of the ball for the majority of the period and all they did was run the ball, that's what's going to happen. So they move the chains yet again. First and 10. McCormick hurdles around one defender, gets to the 29-yard line.
Picks up about 5 yards.
Gets 5 yards on the carry. Music of the North Haven High School Band. Handoff up the middle. Close to the first down marker. McDonough was the carrier on that play. Depending on the spot, I think North Haven just got another first down. So they'll have, they are saying, yes, another first down. So they'll have time to move the ball, maybe get one more play, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. As the clock continues to run, a 27-6 lead. Home opener here at Mike Vanacore Field. McCormick breaks free again, crosses midfield. That was the touchdown that we just saw from McCormick. And then here's the run.
The Rotary Club of North Haven.
There's the run there from McCormick.
Comes together.
Just
For
breaking
personal
through.
growth and leadership development. Rotary makes
Getting
one
to
a
the
better
outside.
community citizen.
Running so
For
fast,
more
he outran our
information, please
cameraman.
visit NHRotary.org today.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassion.
Ball goes on the ground.
North Haven Funeral Home.
And they're saying it's Bristol Central ball. Let's see if we could get to replay. See what happened there on that penalty. Or excuse me, that fumble.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 35. Roulette on the carry.
Olette carries it to the outside, and it's a first down there.
Out of bounds after a big gain. And that's the final play of the
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
with the score, North Haven
27 to nothing, or 27 to 6. As we get to the fourth quarter, you're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit NHRotary.org today.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
27-6 is the score. As we get started for the fourth quarter of play here, you're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV. My name is Michael Valenti. We get set for the start of this fourth quarter, where Bristol Central recovered a fumble, followed by a big run by Olette, getting the ball at the 41-yard line of North Haven.
So first and 10 Rams at the 41-yard line.
Olette rolls out, looks to throw. Can't get anywhere, avoids the sack, throws it at the sideline, and it is incomplete. Intended for Holly.
Intended for Holly, incomplete. There's a flag in the backfield.
There's a flag late on that play. Let's see what the penalty's for. Holding against Bristol Central. So, again, shooting themselves in the foot with a penalty. And they're going to go back 10 yards on the spot of the hold. If they want to get back into this game, they got to clean up the penalties. That's, I mean, they finally got something going offensively. They get the ball moving in the running game, and then a holding penalty brings them back. First and 20. Hand off the middle. Gets past midfield and to the 46-yard line.
It's a 5, maybe 6.
Right between the tackles is what's getting them their positive yardage in this second half. Unfortunately, when you run, that means the clock continues to run, and they're down 3 touchdowns. So that's part of the problem. as Ouellette takes it upon himself, tries to get to the original line of scrimmage.
Picks up another 4 or 5 yards, close to the original line of scrimmage. Should be 3rd and about 12.
Be 3rd and 12. From the 42-yard line. Under 11 minutes to go in the game. North Haven holding on to a 3-touchdown lead.
Led on the carry again, looking for some room.
Crosses the 40, and I believe they're in 4-down territory at this point.
On the tackle. So it's going to be 4th and about 8 yards to go.
4th and 8. The only thing really going good right now for Bristol Central, the running game is starting to click a little bit, but this seems to be a passing down. I would think a passing play would come at this point, but Ouellette rolls out. Looks to his right, throws it deep to Soto, and incomplete.
Soto, the intended receiver.
And with that, it's a turnover on downs, and North Haven gets the ball back with 9:50 to go in the game. I think Soto had the space, but he didn't have what was needed from Ouellette to throw that ball, and just missed his target. And we have a timeout, so we'll take a timeout here too. 9:50 to go in the game. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
I don't know if you can hear the crowd, but they were singing happy birthday on the break there. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday that was they were singing to. And right now, it is Steve Blumenthal's birthday. That is the athletic director here at North Haven, and he's getting a nice present with the North Haven Nighthawks leading 27-6. So happy birthday, Steve Blumenthal. Carry there by Christian DeMeo. Flags come in after the play. We'll see who it's on. As the officials converse here. 9:42 to go in this game. North Haven with the lead. Looking to go to 2-1 on this season and get back into the postseason after missing out last year following their back-to-back state championship seasons. And they got a tough road ahead of them. They got Cheshire and Notre Dame here in the next 2 weeks. Then they go on the road to Cheshire. We have offsetting penalties, so ball stays where it is. $9:41 to go in the game. After North Haven goes on the road to Sheehan, they are here for Halloween against Fairfield Prep, which is always a good game. Then they close out their home season against New London. Another flag on the play. encroachment against Bristol Central. With the penalty, it's a North Haven first down. Waiting for the chain gang to move the chains before they can start the play. They think it was second and short. So it is 1st and 10 with 9:28 to go in the game. Ball near midfield. Fakes the handoff, looks to throw. Eggerling, beautiful throw, but way overthrown. Flag comes in late.
Ball's overthrown, and there's another flag on the play.
See what the penalty is. Hit to the face against Bristol Central, so that's going to be a first down. So again, the penalties continue for Bristol Central. I mean, this is a fairly young team. I mean, it's a lot of sophomores and juniors on this team. So maybe not a lot of experience, which is leading to the penalties. Nonetheless, something they have to clean up in the near future. As Artie McCormick runs to the outside, he's got the first down. Beautiful run there by McCormick. As you see McCormick on the play there. Beautiful run, getting out of bounds. Nice run there by Artie McCormick. First and 10. Double fake handoff there. DeMayo gets in there. Gain of 7 on the play. And we're going to have an injury timeout, so we'll take a quick timeout here with 8:20 to go in the game. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
$8:20 to go in the game. Anthony Perillo, the captain, is actually the player that was injured. I don't know if I think the wind just got knocked out of him. He's walking under his own power, so that's good. We'll see if there's an update on him. With a 3-touchdown lead and 8:20 to go, he may be done for the rest of the night. I do see him slugging water. Could be cramped up, so it could be a dehydration thing as Eggerling gets the snap, runs up the middle, gets to the 10-yard line, and that's enough for the first down. As you see, Eggerling, nice run. Again, between the tackles, and gets the first down. First and goal for North Haven. Williston gets to the 5, so a gain of 3 on the play. Join us next week when we're back here at Mike Vanacore Field, where the North Haven Nighthawks look to continue their winning ways if they're able to close it out tonight. They'll be facing the Cheshire Rams. So back-to-back nights with the Rams. One from Bristol Central. Next week it is Cheshire. We'll start around 10 minutes before 7 o'clock. As Eggerling again, flag on the play. And again, we have issues with the scoreboard where, from what I'm hearing, it's the ambulance radio that's affecting. Not sure how that's possible. The frequency is causing the electrical magnetic forces to shut the scoreboard down. Nonetheless, flag on the play. And it's coming back. North Haven holding.
So it's going to be second and goal, but this time from about the 15-yard line.
Second and goal from the 16-yard line after the holding penalty. DeMayo trying to stay up there. Nice block there, and he is inside the 10-yard line. So third down and goal for the Nighthawks, trying to add one more before the end of this game. Artie McCormick comes in as Nate Eggerling exits. McCormick already with 2 touchdowns. Can he make it 3? McCormick around the edge. Inside the 5, jumps, touchdown, Nighthawks! Here he is for the 3rd time tonight. Artie McCormick gets it to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Adding to this lead, it's 33-6 after the 3rd touchdown of the night for Artie McCormick. So the extra point will be kicked by Eli Reynolds. Good snap. No! The snap goes over the head of the holder. And again, North Haven loses out on an extra point by a bad snap. So with that, it stays 33-6. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
.541 to go here. Artie McCormick with 3 touchdowns in this game. Let's see. Let's take a look at the last two here on replay before kickoff. Here's the one from 1 yard out. And then here is the last one. His third touchdown of the game. And North Haven just dominating here.
So Reynolds will kick off. Ronaldo Soto will take it at the 2. Nice return by Soto.
Soto returns it. And nice return there for him, giving Bristol Central some decent. And the story of the second half is the ghost of the scoreboard. Halloween is not for another month. We can't be doing spooky things now. We got to wait a month. First and 10. Pass near side is complete. And ball's on the ground. And it's going to be Williston that picks it up, and it's a touchdown. There's the throw. And nice hit there, loosens the ball. There's the fumble right there and the pickup, and then running it back for the touchdown. 39-6. North Haven leads. And the extra point this time is good. So with 5:23 to go in this game, North Haven blows it wide open. They lead 40-6. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
40-6 is the score here at Mike Vanacore Field. 5:23 to go in this game. A fumble recovery for a touchdown by Williston. And here's the kickoff from Eli Reynolds. Soto again. Beautiful kick. And here's the return from Soto. Breaks a tackle, has open field, staying on it. Breaks another tackle, he broke free. What a beautiful play there. Let's see if we can get the replay on that. See the end of the run there. So 5:10 to go in this game. Bristol Central just trying to salvage this one, try to get back on the board one last time before this game's over. North Haven with the win. If they hold on, will go to 2-1, and the Bristol Central Rams will go to 0-3 on the season. Handoff goes to Donato Salzillo.
Salzillo on the carry.
Wonder if he's related to
Knocked out of bounds.
Mike Salzillo, who was one time a ace of the North Haven baseball team back when I was a high school student here at North Haven High. Had a really good curveball. Probably one of the best I'll ever see in high school baseball. 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Handoff. Up the middle. Wide open space there. Got the first down. There's the McCormick touchdown yet again. Still working on the replay system here. There's the run there by number 5, Jaden Glasper, who's really been a highlight tonight. 4:06 to go in the game. Hand off to Holly. Holly gets around the edge. Gets to the 45 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Holly on the carry for the Rams. Gain of about 7.
Gain of 7 on the play. Hand off the middle. That's Glasper. He's got a first down. He's got a little extra. Another first down for the Rams. There's the handoff right there. Right over. I mean, that's something they got to keep track of. How many times they were able to get positive yards in between the tackles tonight, especially, it seems like right behind center. Glasper's done a fantastic job between the tackles tonight and get them positive yardage. In hindsight, maybe that's something that Jeff Papazian, the head coach of Bristol Central, goes, if we did that more, maybe we win this game. End around to Soto, who's done great as a returner tonight and gets the first down there on the end around.
Almost 20 yards. Finally pushed out of bounds by Jack Messina.
So we'll see the replay again. There's the end around. Just fantastic job. Nice block there by Glasper. Gets the first down and pushed out of bounds late on that play. So signs of life here for Bristol Central. Something to be happy about. Get something going here as Ouellette tries to fake things out. Flag comes in as he steps out of bounds.
Ouellette on the carry, but there is a flag in the backfield. Personal foul against the Rams for a blindside block.
Blindside block is the penalty. So 2:05 to go, 1st and 25 after the block penalty.
So 1st and 25.
Glasper gets a nice run there. Gets about 8 of the yards back, maybe a little more. Ball goes to the 27-yard line. So actually got 11 on that play as we're reaching the final 90 seconds of this game. Remember, next week we'll be here at Mike Vanacore Field against Cheshire. We'll be starting the broadcast around 6:50 as Holly gets the run, crosses the 20-yard line, closer to the first down marker. Final minute of this game. North Haven looks to add to their 1-1 start and go 2-1. Stop there for like no gain on the play. And it'll be 4th. And we'll see because a flag comes in late. Lot of laundry tonight. We'll see what the flag is as the officials converse. So offsetting personal foul penalties. And they'll replay the down. So it's 4th down. Low snap. Olette is going to get the first down. So with the first down by Olette, it's going to be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Trying to get one more score before the end of this game. Olette throws. Touchdown! What a throw. What a play. There's the play from Olette that got the first down. And then here's the pass. Beautiful thrown ball and a nice catch right there. And that's going to be the final play of the game. And that's the final, folks. So with that, North Haven will win this one 40-12 and go to 2-1, and Bristol Central falls to 0-3. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us here at Mike Vanacore Field. Next time we'll be here is next week as the Nighthawks will face the Rams again, but this time it will be Cheshire High School. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Broadcast starts at around 6:50. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here, on whether you're watching on YouTube or on NHTV. We'll see you all next week. My name is Michael Valenti saying so long from Mike Vanacore Field.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.net.
The Rotary Club of North Haven, where the business community comes together. For personal growth and leadership development, Rotary makes one a better community citizen. For more information, please visit nhrotary.org today.